Alright, so I'm stuck in the house right now. It's the day after Hurricane Sandy here on the East Coast, and well, I'm kind of bored, and I was just getting to thinking, man, I really want Baltimore to get a basketball team. I've been just talking it over on Facebook. It just came up to me. I'm like, I've been waiting for so long, but I've never really, gave much thought about it. But yes, I really, really want an NBA team that I can follow and legitimately call my own team, because I consider myself a Baltimore fan and support anything Baltimore sports related. Now, Baltimore, a long time ago, way before I was even thought of, they had the Bullets, and they were pretty successful. I'm pretty sure that they had a really good fan base back then. The only problem was they didn't have a good arena. I'm just thinking, you know what, why can't we just make a petition saying, hey, alright, guys, City of Baltimore, stop fooling around, get this new arena done. If we can get enough signatures, maybe possibly find a way to budget in getting a new arena funded. Getting a new arena, we need it anyway. We're losing a lot of business in Baltimore without having this some kind of updated venue where we could have indoor concerts or just any kind of indoor event, in a nice 20,000 seat stadium. Having an NBA team, or heck, even an NHL team, if any teams are up for relocation, if their contracts or whatever, or their leases are up with whatever city they're at and they're not getting much profit, why not come here? That would be really awesome. But it's never going to happen if we don't get a new stadium, and nobody's really willing to find a place to build this. There's plenty of space. You can tear out some old buildings that are by downtown. You can level that out. There's some buildings that aren't of very good use anymore. Tear it out, rebuild, or heck, even just tear down First Mariner Arena, or whatever they call it nowadays. I haven't been down there in a while, but go down there, just restart, start with a clean slate and get this thing done. I don't know, I'm really not talking, with some real sense about this. I'm just, being very hopeful right now that we can get something done for the city of Baltimore, get more professional sports here, give us more, the diehard sport fans, more things to cheer for, and more things to call our own. I like basketball, love basketball. I'm an NBA guy. I like the Terps and all, but with Gary Williams retiring, I don't know, the product isn't the same, and the energy isn't there anymore, and it's just hard to get really passionate about it, especially when you can't see them that much anymore on TV. So I really want to. I'm really, I don't know if I have expressed this enough. I really want an NBA team, and I really want a team just to root for, to call my own. I've watched the NBA for so long, and I've had teams where I've wanted to root for them, but honestly, I'm not the kind of person that is a bandwagon fan. I don't like it. I've had to pick up different teams over the years that I've kind of followed a little bit, but none to call my own. I feel like if Baltimore finally gets a team, I can call them my own, and I could, watch their games, buy their jerseys, their merchandise, follow the stats of the team, and all that, good stuff like I do for the Orioles and the Ravens and all of our other local teams that aren't big professional on sports, but professional enough and get enough attention around town. I.e. the Bayhawks and the Blast and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just enough of this, kind of thing. Whatever I'm doing, I don't even know what they call it. It's not a rant, but I just wanted to put it out there. Baltimore, let's get something together. Let's get a team for our NBA fans and for our NHL fans possibly, rather than having to leech off of the DC market, because quite honestly, it's just especially knowing that the old basketball team moved from Baltimore to DC, or the fact that the Bayhawks at one time moved from Baltimore to DC. I mean, they eventually moved back to Maryland and became the Chesapeake Bayhawks just outside of Baltimore. But you know, that kind of thing, it kind of turns me off of on DC sports. So yeah, get something together. I don't, another thing, I mean, it seems to me like, other than the Redskins, DC is not a very good sports town. Even though they have all their sports, there's just not a good following by the fans. So, and I just honestly don't like the fact that people from Baltimore would have to go all the way down to DC. I know it's not a very far ride, but I mean, if you've ever dealt with DC traffic, you know it's a hassle. It's not fair. You shouldn't have to go down there to follow a sports team like the Wizards that are terrible. But if they were terrible here, it might be better for a team to follow. But yeah, enough of that. I'll just say go O's, go Baltimore, go Ravens, go Blast, go Bayhawks, go LFL Charm, all those other teams, Terps, and soon to be whatever Baltimore team we hopefully will ever get.